Hope this chair don't break. Go. So today we are back and we're just gonna have a quick video to talk about everything Apple announced last week at their, I don't even know what to call it, like a 3-day announcement week, Mac announcement week. I don't know. We're just gonna call it the M4 overhaul Mac announcement mini redesign week. There we go. So Apple released the MacBook Pro with the M4 chip, the Mac Mini with the M4 chip, the iMac with the M4 chip, and also they refreshed, I guess, their M3 MacBook Air lineup to include double the RAM, which is great. And they also announced Apple Intelligence, which is out already officially on iPhone 16 models and the 15 Pro models, as well as Mac and the iPad. So we got quite a juicy announcement week last week. So without further ado, let's get started with the MacBook Pro. So I think Apple's main selling point for the MacBook Pro this year is Apple Intelligence. So Apple Intelligence has been like their big thing for their new products. Even when the iPad Mini was announced, Apple Intelligence was at the core, and it's on the forefront of all of their marketing recently. And so it's really interesting to see Apple go and take this AI stance when they didn't even say AI in their like announcements or events in previous years, because they were just so, I don't know, I feel like they were scared of what was going to happen if they started saying that. So it looks like the M4 MacBook Pro has double the RAM as well, and it starts at 16 gigabytes. It also has a nano texture option, which is cool for those reflective scenarios. And speaking of reflective, there is 3 M4 options this year for the MacBook Pro specifically. So we have the M4, we have the M4 Pro, and we have the M4 Max. It's kind of similar naming scheme that we've seen since we got the M series chips, which is pretty nice. I wouldn't say it's a very dramatic or very substantial upgrade. I think people with the M1 is even fine. I do not recommend this MacBook Pro upgrade for those that have the M2 or M3. I think it's not as substantial. Unless you got the funds for it, go ahead, sweetie, we ain't stopping you. But I think if you have an Intel Mac or M1 Mac, I think this is a great upgrade option for you if you're looking to upgrade. There's some pretty substantial specs. So the M4 has the 10-core GPU starting out, 10-core CPU, a 16-core neural engine across the board, and you can get your memory up to 128 gigabytes of memory, and that's really awesome. So it's really cool that they kind of upgraded the RAM and allowed, because it's always been I think 8 gigabytes starting memory, so to have this new option, this new starting standard RAM is really cool. It's been long overdue, but it's nice to see. And if we dive into the tech specs here, we can see that Space Black and Silver are the only 2 color options for the MacBook Pro this year. We do not have Space Gray anymore, but we still have that nice $15.99 juicy starting price for the 14-inch, and then 16-inch is going to start at $24.99. Like I said, the M4 and M4 Pro and the M4 Max all have the 16 starting memory. The M4 Pro has 24, the M4 regular chip has 16. So Apple is promising 24 hours of battery life in these new MacBook Pros, and that is really awesome. It looks like the M4 Max is only 21 hours. This is the 16-inch screen, so maybe that's why. So the MacBook Pro, it boasts the most advanced chips ever built for a pro laptop. It offers a phenomenal single and multi-threaded CPU performance, faster unified memory, enhanced machine learning accelerators, and a powerful neural engine, making AI tasks like image upscaling and video caption creating effortless. You can get 1600 nits peak HDR brightness when you're outside, and all the way down to 1 nit in the dark. There is also center stage and desk view for the 12 megapixel camera, and it also features a liquid retina XDR display, so you're gonna get really great contrast ratios and XDR brightness. If you get the M4 Pro and the M4 Max chips, you will be getting the Thunderbolt 5, which features 120 gigabytes per second transfer speeds, which is awesome. And you're also gonna get Wi-Fi 6E and Bluetooth 5.3. So there's a lot of cool things. It's not a significant upgrade. Like I said in my roommate's video, I kind of predicted that they were gonna just do a little chip upgrade. I'm hoping next year for the, I guess the M5, if we're just gonna go with the little upgrade that they're doing each year. Maybe we'll get a redesign. I think every 4 years there's a redesigned MacBook. Let's move on over to iMac, which, oh my God, can we just talk about this color? Can I get this, please? Can someone just like, can someone buy this for me? I need it. I just want it. It's so pretty. I have literally nowhere to put it, but I really want it. So like I said, Apple Intelligence is literally at the forefront of all of their new products that they've announced recently. And Apple Intelligence is in the iMac. It has some new colors, which is awesome. So green, yellow, orange, pink, yeah, pink. I was like, is that red? No, it's green, yellow, orange, pink, purple, blue, and silver. So seven color options for the iMac, and I just wish that they literally had this in the MacBook Pros. I would die for an orange MacBook Pro art. Like, I don't need it. But it comes with the USB-C accessories, so a Touch ID keyboard and the Magic Mouse, which they did not change the design for, and you literally have to turn it over and charge it from the bottom. Why? This felt like an AirPods Max upgrade for the Magic Mouse. You can also get the nano texture option for the iMac, and it has such a great display. It's really cool. I'm excited to see it in person. I'm gonna get a cool recap of everything announced in the Apple Store when they release them on November 8th. So that'll be cool. It also features just the regular M4 chip. So it has a 24-inch display, M4 chip, up to 32 gigabytes of memory. It also has the 12 megapixel center stage camera, which is awesome, and it starts at $12.99. You can go for a 10-core CPU M4 chip, but the base is an 8-core with an 8-core GPU. But all of them have a 16-core neural engine, which is standard for Apple Intelligence, so that makes sense. But if you want to upgrade your memory, you can go up to 32 gigabytes for the iMac. But it does not have Thunderbolt 5 display options, so just keep that in mind. But it does have 4 Thunderbolt 4 ports now, even on the base model, which is awesome. It has 256 gigabytes of base storage, and you can go up to 2 terabytes of storage. And that's the new iMac. I think that this is a pretty solid upgrade for those that have an M1 iMac or older. I think that you'll get pretty substantial performance if you're upgrading from those models. There's not a whole lot that you're gonna get upgrading from the M1 to the M4 iMac. The design is the same, just a new color. The better speeds and the chip will make everything just work smoother and faster. The biggest upgrade of the Mac announcements last week probably would be the Mac Mini. And I'm not even gonna lie, Apple they really sold me on this one, because at $599 you get a computer the size of an Apple TV, which is 5 inches by 5 inches. Like, that's insane. It starts at $599. Of course, Apple Intelligence is at the forefront. It has a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack at the front now. This new redesign is so tiny, it's insane. I'm excited to check it out in person. So like I said, it has 2 USB-C ports at the front, and then you got HDMI, Ethernet, and 3 Thunderbolt display ports in the back. Cool technology that is going through the Mac Mini to enable it to cool down. This Mac Mini has an M4 option or M4 Pro option. So if I wanted to get the M4 Pro chip and max it out, it's gonna start at $13.99, and you can go up to, I think it's 8 terabytes of storage for the Mac Mini, which is really awesome. But base storage is 256 gigabytes, and like I said, it has this new ultra compact design, so it's really nice and sleek when it's on a desk. But for some reason, they put the power button on the bottom. I don't know. I want to see it. Let's see this one in AR. Where can I see that? There we go. AR. Look at that! I can see it. Wow. So if you didn't know you could do this, you can do this. This is my hand, and then this is the Mac Mini. So if you had the Vision Pro, you could actually take your fingers and like kind of spin it around and things like that, but I don't have that. So I can take a look at any Apple product that I want and literally just like check it out in the comfort of your home with AR. So that's pretty cool. It's literally like the size of my palm. That's crazy. It's really small and you get a lot of power with this Mac Mini. So I'm kind of interested. Another cool thing that they announced this week was that they're doubling the RAM of the MacBook Air, which has the M3 chip, but I think it's a pretty solid option for those that want more speeds for a more portable design. And they started it with 16 gigabytes across the board for starting memory, so that's really cool. So that's all that I have today. I just wanted to give a quick overview of what's going on with Apple and their announcement this past week. It's really fun to see those announcement videos if you haven't checked them out on YouTube. But they're so interesting that Tim wasn't in those videos, so it's like, is Tim retiring? Question mark. But yeah, that's all. Thank you for watching Sethi Techie, Techie Sethi, like always. What do I say? My brain's like not working today. Oh, be you, stay true, love you, toodles.